All right, hello, boys. How are you guys doing? I hope we are live right now. Hopefully. I think we are live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. Okay. Here we go. So we don't really have much time right now, so I'm just gonna go through this as fast as possible. All right. Um, Without further ado, I'm just gonna go to the voting page. I cannot miss this. Only 39 minutes left until the voting ends, so we're just gonna go straight into it. Not gonna look too much into the details and stuff like that. We're gonna start the categories from the bottom. All right. And yeah, I don't know why I wasted so much time doing this one, but yeah, like every year since this channel started, I wanted to do the Anime Awards voting live on my channel. Even if no one watches, I always stream this live because I think I think this is like anime heritage at this point. So yeah, we're gonna do it. So first of all, we are gonna start with the VA performance of the Japanese shows. All right, we're gonna start it right from here. So first of all, we have Aoi Yuki from the Apothecary Diaries, uh, which was a great anime by every metrics that people were saying, like it was a great show and everything like that. So there's that. I'm not sure about how the voice actors perform, but surely it was good. As if it's nominated, then I think it is gonna be good. And then we have Atsumi Tanizaki, who did Frieren from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Then we have Kenichi Suzumura from Brevern. I didn't watch this anime at all. We have Shion Wakayama, who did Momo from Dandadan, which was pretty amazing. Watch the show, fantastic. And I'm pretty sure it will get nominations for other categories as well. Then we have Sayaka Sembongi from Marseille Delicious in Dungeon. Then we have Natsuki Hanae, who did Okarun from Dandadan. So for me, I have watched mostly Dandadan and Frieren from here. So I'm just gonna go with Shion Wakayama. All right. I don't know what happened. All right. Did the votes glitch out or something like that? Not really sure what's going on, but hold on a second. All right, maybe we should just go to the next category. We have voice artist performance for English, and the only thing that I watched dubbed was Attack on Titan, so I'm just gonna go Attack on Titan, honestly. Um, Damn, this is a mess. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I think it's because of the login that the votes kind of glitched out. Uh, all right, we're gonna start over again, and I'm just gonna go through as fast as possible with the anime of the year. We have Dandadan, we have Delicious in Dungeon, we have Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, we have Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, first season, and then we have the Apothecary Diaries. So honestly, for me, I think it's Dandadan. It deserves the anime of the year. Not like if you guys are have watched any of the other shows, which is Solo Leveling, Delicious in Dungeon was pretty good, Frieren was amazing, but I think Dandadan deserves it just for the uh like overall as an anime. I think Dandadan was fantastic. I'm not sure what's glitching out here, but it seems like something definitely is. Not sure what though. Should we use like another? Okay. Okay, the voting is closed. Oh my god, damn it. Anyways, alright. We're just gonna go over. I have already voted once, but I wanted to do on the stream. Seems like it's not gonna work out that way. So we have anime of the year. I went for Dandadan. It was pretty. I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. Then we had in other categories such as film of the year. I just straight up went with. I think I went with the Colors Within or something like that, which is pretty amazing, like a pretty good show. The next up we had Best Continuing Series, which obviously this is just the One Piece, it's just the One Piece category. So it's One Piece for me at that point. And then we have Dandadan, which was alright. I mean, like basically all of these was pretty good. Like as a new series, I would say Frieren was pretty good. We had Dandadan, then we had Delicious in Dungeon was pretty good. Solo Leveling was alright. I don't think it was a good anime. Obviously, it is one of the best manhwa of all time. There's that. Then Kaiju number 8 was pretty amazing. But for me, it was again Dandadan. It deserved it. One of the greatest anime shows that I would say to be aired. Then we had Best Original Anime, as in like not having a manga, or basically, like having an anime before it's released in the manga format. For me, that was definitely. I watched Butsugiru. Butsugiru was pretty good, but I don't think it really hit the spot for me. Metallic Rouge was pretty good. Everyone told me it was a pretty good show. I've watched first episode of this show. I didn't really feel like my type of thing. Train to the End of the World, not my kind of stuff. Didn't watch it. Jellyfish, Can't Swim in the Night, didn't watch that either. I just went for Ninja Kamui. I think this is the show. Although it got pretty stale after the sixth episode, but overall I would still give it to Ninja Kamui for the best original anime. And then next up we had best animation, as in like what is animated the best. And I think as all the time it always goes to Demon Slayer, or it was last year was basically a JJK sweep, which honestly it did deserve. Then we have Solo Leveling, which I think it has alright animation. I wouldn't say it has the best animation. For me, it was again Dandadan in this category as well, because I have voted Demon Slayer enough times, and honestly it's gonna win again probably. But other than that, I would say Dandadan, yes. Best character design. So this is one more thing that I would say is very focused or very heavily weighted for Dandadan, because it was an amazing character design, very unique. Everything that goes even into the art style, which will be coming up next, like a few categories later on. I still think Dandadan has overall a pretty amazing art style and character design. So Apothecary Diaries also had pretty good characters, but it's not really unique. like Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer has amazing character design. But for me, again, it was Dandadan. So this is basically gonna be a Dandadan sweep all the way to the end. Then we have best director. Basically, like which show was directed the best. And for me, honestly, I think direction wise, it was definitely Frieren. Frieren was an amazingly directed show, and I don't think like Dandadan is amazing as well, but I think Frieren deserves this one because it was more impactful in a way. Although Dandadan was more of like a hype show, I would still prefer Frieren for the direction of the anime. And then next up we have best background art. So I think this is a new category, but I'm not really sure. For background art, I think it's basically the environment and stuff like that. For that, maybe we can go Apothecary Diaries, or probably not Demon Slayer. I think Apothecary Diaries deserves this one. And Dandadan is always a contender in all of these. Like, it's not even a question, but I'm just trying to balance it out a little bit. And I think Apothecary Diaries does have like good background and stuff like that. Although I'm not sure like this category deserves its own spot. But anyways, I think art style like basically does include these as well. But anyways, next up we have best romance. Didn't really watch too many romance anime last year. Ranma 1 by 2 is alright. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I didn't watch this one. The Dangers in My Heart. Didn't watch really the first season either. A Sign of Affection. Didn't watch this. Macaine, Too Many Losing Heroines. Didn't watch this as well. Blue Box. I did watch Blue Box, so I just went with Blue Box. Next up we have best comedy. For comedy, I think it was morely like if we were talking about memes, then I think My Dear Friend Nokotan has it by a huge margin. Mashle was pretty good as well. Then we had Konosuba. Konosuba is always a contender for the best comedy. Then we had Spy X Family, which I don't really think it's like in the comedy section. It's more like a gag anime, but I wouldn't like give it like a comedy domination. But anyways, Delicious in Dungeon, I don't really know if the comedy really hits. But for me, I think it's between Konosuba and Mashle. And honestly, I'm just gonna go with Mashle because I prefer Mashle for the jokes. Although it's not to say like Konosuba is like a not a good comedy show. But I think I prefer Mashle over a little bit. Konosuba, but yeah, you can be the judge of that. Anyways, next up we have best action, and I think for action, I think it's Dandadan, like no question asked. Demon Slayer is always a contender. Kaiju number 8 also does deserve an honorable mention. Then Solo Leveling was also great, but for me it's Dandadan all the way. It's not even a contest. One of the best anime of last year or last season or whatever you want to say. Then we have Konosuba for Isekai anime. Mushoku Tensei ReZero Season 3. We have Shangri-La Frontier Season 2. We have Suicide Squad the Isekai, which was surprisingly pretty good. I honestly liked it. That time I got reincarnated as Slime Season 3. I think for me, in this case, Mushoku Tensei deserves the vote. Everything else was pretty good as well. Shangri-La Frontier, which was pretty good. We had Suicide Squad, I think, which was surprisingly pretty good. Honestly, I liked it a lot. But I think Mushoku Tensei does deserve this all the time. I'm a Mushoku Tensei boy. I didn't really watch ReZero Season 3, but I did watch all of the prior seasons before that. So I think Mushoku Tensei, Konosuba, on this day, I would just give it to Mushoku Tensei. Then we have Best Drama. For Best Drama, we have Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. We have Dead Dead Demons, the Destruction. We have A Sign of Affection. We have Oshinoko, Pluto, and we have the Apothecary Diaries. For me, I think it is Oshinoko Season 2. What amazing. This is one of the best anime that I watched last year. What a show. It was amazing. So Oshinoko for me that. And then we have Best Slice of Life. Best Slice of Life, didn't really watch, again, like I didn't really watch romance or Slice of Life that much last year or the last season. for me, it's just gonna be honestly like honestly, I think it's just gonna be Laid Back Camp season 3, one of the best shows. Just watch it. It's just so chill and stuff like that. But yeah, Mr. Villain's Day Off is also good. Didn't really watch the entire thing, but yeah, it does also deserve a mention. Next up, we have Best Main Character. For me, I think it's between the main characters of Dandadan and honestly Frieren. I think Frieren deserves it, kind of, but I wouldn't say she's the best main character. I think she's the most important main character. Other than that, it's also Kafka from Kaiju number 8. We have Mama from Apothecary Diaries. Then we have Sung Jin Woo. I think this Sung Jin Woo might win this one. Because in Dandadan, like these two guys, like they will split the votes. So I think Sung Jin Woo will win this, and I think as a main character, I think Sung Jin Woo is the best one. So I would just go with Sung Jin Woo on this one. Next up, we have Best Supporting Character. So in this one, I think we can go with Turbo Granny. I think everyone else is like a pretty good supporting character. Like let's say in Frieren we have Fern and Himmel. And in Delicious in Dungeon Senshi, I'm not really sure. Then we have Jinshi from Apothecary Diaries. But for me, it's Turbo Granny, like no question asked. It is Turbo Granny. She is the most funniest character, and basically overall like a fantastic, like well-written character, good comedy. It's Turbo Granny for me, honestly. Must protect at all costs character. This is always, like this is the Anya Forger category, just as it is, like the best continuing series is always One Piece. In this case, it's always Anya Forger, and it is always gonna be Anya Forger as long as Spy X Family continues to air. Next up, we have Best Anime Song. So this is not the score; it is just an individual piece of song. So basically one track. I think Otonoko was pretty good. From Creepy Nuts. Then we had Bling Bang Bang Born from, again, Creepy Nuts. We had Fatal from Oshinoko, which was pretty good as well, honestly, in my opinion. Then we had Level from Solo Leveling, which was pretty good, but I think this is basically the Otonoke character, Otonoke category for this time. All right. Next up, we have Best Score. So this is the overall music of the anime. And honestly, the nominations are pretty diverse. Again, except these four, this is gonna be always there. I think Dandadan does deserve this one, honestly. Like this year is gonna be a Dandadan sweep, no questions asked. It is gonna be a Dandadan sweep, and honestly, I'm not even mad about it. It's pretty good. It's pretty chill. Yeah. So the best opening sequence, as in basically, I think this also includes the animation of the series, of the opening, sorry, as well as the music of the opening sequence. So in this case, I think Dandadan is pretty good. We have Yu's from One Piece. We have Fatal. I think Fatal is pretty good, honestly. Then we have Bling. I think this is Bling Bang Bang Born thing. Like this is just a Bling Bang Bang Born thing. Like sure, there is other stuff. Otonoke Level. All of these are pretty good, but I think this is the Bling Bang Bang Born. Easily. I think it's gonna be for Bling Bang Bang Born this time. And then we have Best Ending Sequence. So I don't really watch all of the ending sequence, but in this case, I'll just go with Burning from Oshinoko. Amazing animation, amazing music. Nothing much more to say, honestly. Yeah, that's it. Then we have Best Voice Artist Performance from Japanese side. I think I have already voted for this one. I think it is Shion Wakayama from Dandadan. And then lastly, we have VA for English. I think it's gonna be Alex Lee. That's my boy. I think he deserves it, honestly. Like I just give it to him. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. These are the votes for the Anime Awards. So yeah, honestly, I missed them on live. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I hope you guys voted for these as well. But I have voted once already. I just wanted to do it live once again because I do them like every time live. So yeah. Anyway, so other than that, we're just gonna go over the judges once more. We have Ramdevala, blah blah blah. Okay, we have a lot of judges that I'm not really familiar with, which is good, I think, because like the popular guys do have like some sort of bias and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bad thing that you don't really know any of the judges. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they are famous in the anime community, but from the core, other than the core anime people, in the community like Kaho Shibuya and stuff like that, I'm not really familiar with all the other content creators or the judges. I don't know how they choose the judges. What's the procedure for choosing them? But yeah, I mean they have like a healthy amount of judges across uh, various formats of content in the anime genre medium. We have like some writers, we have some TikTokers, we have journalists, we have like musicians, and just like a healthy amount of variation in the judges, which is not bad at all. And we're just gonna go over it, like how it works. A panel of judges from the anime industry select the final nominees in each category. Then you, the fans, they join in. Then there will be a live show from Tokyo. So yeah, basically the same thing, which has been going for a few good years. But yeah, I think that's about it. I have voted for mine. I hope you guys did for as well. I hope I can stream on May 25th again, to go live through the show. And maybe one day I'll be there in person. Hello, like knocking on wood. Um, yeah, but that's pretty much it. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Have a good day. Subscribe to the channel if anyone is watching. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next